Good morning, everyone. I am in a very important place and I wanted to share this with you. It's my first time coming here, and hopefully a few people can jump on and join me. I am in Ottawa and I'm at the Partners for Climate Protection Program headquarters. This is the operation center for the United Nations working through ICLEI Canada in collaboration with the government of Canada. And I took a little walk around, so I'm going to point out some really interesting things. You will notice that the American Embassy is right behind me, so really close to this location. And I'll flip the camera here. This is their parking lot. Lots of signs saying 24-hour surveillance and private parking only. So I'm going to walk you down to the entrance, and I just wanted to note that all the windows on the bottom floor are closed. The curtains are closed, so you can't see in. And this is the front door. So it says that they're open Monday through Friday, through Thursday, and closed Friday and Sunday. So I didn't realize that. So this is the headquarters in Ottawa of the Partners for Climate Protection Program for whoever just joined. And so now we know if we want to get their attention, we need to be here Monday through Thursday. The only way you can get in is you have to use the intercom. So not super accessible. It says here that the headquarters of the Federation of the Canadian Municipalities was established in 1937 and was opened April 16th, 1986 by President Ron Cromwell in the presence of representatives of municipal and provincial government and the Government of Canada. And there it is in French. And of course, this is leadership in energy and environment design. So for those just joining, we're down here in Ottawa. We are at the headquarters for where the United Nations works through ICLEI Canada with the Canadian government to partner with our local municipalities. So we've been on to this Partners for Climate Protection program that seems to be bringing all the climate action plans and gender diversity plans into our municipalities. About 500 municipalities have partnered with them, but the next step really, I think, is looking at the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, and I'm pretty sure that it's not mandatory to be a member of that organization, so we want to get our municipalities onto that, and I have something really interesting to show you. So I just showed you the front door and the parking lot, high security. Again, the whole bottom floor has all closed up as far as curtains go. And then this is a little court, and you guys won't believe it. But, okay, so this little court here, I think when we have our march through today and tomorrow, we'll stop here and we'll do our little speeches right in this court. And guess what it's called? Joan of Arc Court. So Nico made me a AI picture, and he pictured me as Joan of Arc, and I just thought, oh my God, here we are. Things in life, when you get on your path, truly do align. And I'm really looking forward to coming to the Joan of Arc Court today, tomorrow, and in the future. to shed light on what is happening in our Canadian municipalities and to fix this country. You know, I have been working really hard to get deputation templates ready with all the main points, with the most persuasive arguments and resources and references that we can bring forward into our councils to turn this around, because this 30 years of sustainable development has ruined our small towns, has driven the people into the cities, has caused homelessness and housing and mental health and healthcare crises. And we see the results of it. And just now when I watch these committee meetings, I can see that as soon as our municipalities partner with this program right here, they start making all of our strategic plans and doing the surveys. Again, this is right in Ottawa. The United States Embassy is right there. So if you're wondering, if you lay awake at night and wonder what the hell is wrong with our country and what needs to be done to fix it, we need to address this problem. And that's why we're here today in Ottawa. And we'll be outside of West Block. I'll be outside of West Block. I don't know how many people are coming. I was really slow to get invitations out. And, you know, I'm one person and trying to do a lot of things. And thankfully, there's some amazing people helping to take the information I've been putting out and put it into better order so that it can be easier to follow step by step, so we can get these deputations in. Because you know what they're doing is they're giving presentations to our committees in our municipalities and for educational purposes, and they're making recommendations for and providing information for decision making. We need to do that too. So that's why we need to get these packages ready, so all across Canada we can go in with the same message, localize it to what is happening on our council's agendas, and bring it forward. That a motion was passed between now and 1994 when this program started, and there's other programs we need to look at, and we find the motion, because we can find the year on their website that our municipality partnered. We find, and then we take that information, we contact the clerk, and we get them to find the original motion, and we bring forward our information on this program and how it's affecting our local municipalities. And we've had 30 years of it and it's not working, and give them what the true definition of sustainable development is according to these guys, according to their own rationale and their own definitions, and lay it before them and say, you have the power. The only way to change is if the council puts forward a motion to rescind their partnership with this program, and the Federation of Canadian Municipalities most likely, because if you look at their website, they're pumping out nothing but sustainable development policies. And if you think that that word is a good word, we can have a discussion about that at some point, because there's true sustainability and then there's sustainable development, as coined in the Brundtland Commission, stating that land cannot be treated as an ordinary asset controlled by individuals, and therefore public control of land use is indispensable. And ever since that time, since we started adopting sustainable development policies, we've been driven off the land. Like I said, our rural towns have turned to villages, have turned to hamlets, have turned to ghost towns. Properties that were in families for generations have had to be sold, bought up by foreign investors. The land is left unoccupied. They say that they're saving the land for future generations. Meanwhile, our generation cannot afford to buy a home, has massive property rights restrictions placed on it in the rural areas, making it so that they can't sever their lands if they fall on hard times or need to pay their mortgage or want to give a piece to their family, which would have been sustainable growth, and that's how it was always done in rural land, right? People would slowly grow that land, but now the municipal plans, the official plans, are redirecting all future population growth to selected settlement areas. That lowers the tax revenue in smaller municipalities, reduces the services, so you don't have your hospital outposts anymore, you don't have your post offices anymore, you don't have your community buildings anymore, you don't have your banks anymore. You have to all go into the bigger settlement area to do all of your business, and then you eventually just move into the city. Okay? So that's what they are doing with this sustainable development. And just imagine, we have mental health crisis all across Canada. Where do you think it's coming from? Lack of stability, our main basic needs, our home, our family, our food. And we're all being driven into these cities. So I'm happy I was able to come here and check it out, see the hours. I really wanted to go in there, but they're not open. So now I have to come back to Ottawa again in the future and make sure I get here during the week. And I really want to go in and talk to these guys. So yeah, that's the building right there. The program, the Partners for Climate Protection program, is right there. Your municipalities join by a staff member who downloads a pre-drafted joining resolution, 3-page document with a supporting rationale that we can easily counter with other considerations. So I'm starting to use words that will make sense to the councillors. And I really love that post I put up a while ago. Sometimes your freedom isn't taken away by gunpoint. It's taken away one piece of paper at a time, okay? One seemingly meaningless rule at a time, like how to make a recommendation in a deputation, right? And one small silencing at a time. So let's not be silent. Let's use our voices all across Canada in our local town halls and draw attention to this issue because it's ruining our country. Okay, guys, I'll be live again shortly after 11 across from West Block. And we'll see what kind of turnout we get out there today. Tomorrow's the bigger day. It's a bigger rally on the hill. We'll be meeting at the King's Gate at Wellington and Metcalfe tomorrow, and doing a march as well. So today we might just do a little stroll, depending on how many people we got, and I'll take them down and show them the building here. Okay. And then we'll meet at a little gathering spot after. So I still have not got a coffee. It's like really hard to find a coffee, I've noticed in Ottawa. And so I'm just going to have to park where I normally park and then grab my coffee at my regular spot downtown. So I'll show you my little sign. I want to thank our friends from Niagara. And then the people said, no, we're not doing this anymore. And then the councillors said, no, we're not doing this anymore. Thankfully, only 500 municipalities have partnered with this program, all the big ones, of course, and the counties and stuff like that. That's why you take a drive in Ontario and all the small towns are dead. The North is dead. That's why. Okay, much love, everyone. Thank you, Freedom Kelly and Honey Andrews. Good to see you guys and everyone watching today. Much love. And we're on to this. We are on to this whole thing now. Okay, talk to you soon.